Hey fam, what's good? What's good? I hope that you're all well and keeping safe. Welcome back to another episode. Before we're gonna start off this content, please do hit that like, please do hit that sub button. And if you feel like you want to share this content, feel free to do so, as I personally think that we are one of the most authentic channels covering this niche trading in SA at this moment. And yes, we will continue growing. So I'll highly appreciate that. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you. So yes, over the course of last week we said that we need 10 minimum trading days to make an actual withdrawal. So I had my 10 minimum trading days. I wanted to make the withdrawal. I couldn't make the withdrawal. I reached out to the support team and they said that we need 31 trading days. Okay, we need 31 trading days before we can make an actual withdrawal. So since this is the last content for 2022, I will cover the withdrawal phase in 2023, or I'm just gonna find myself posting it on my actual IG. So just find yourself going to my IG page at Takeover Forex Institute. The link will be in my description, and even if you want to view the 2 trades I took over the course of this week, you will find it over there. So I think you will enjoy it. So back to the point, right? I think that the message I was trying to give you guys came out quite clear, right? Now, this was basically for those who have like 1,000 Rand, 1,500 Rand, 2,000 Rand, whatsoever inside their live account, right? Instead of you having this account, now you're trying to double your account, triple your account, quadruple your account, whatever, right? Which is not sustainable in the long run. It's not sustainable. And I bet that there's so many of you watching now who can actually, who can say that, yes, it's not sustainable because you have witnessed it, right? You can, as quick as you double that account, quadruple that account, you could have blown your account, right? So you're putting that account in unnecessary danger. We don't need to, right? So instead of you having that 1,000 Rand, why not get an actual funded account, a 5K funded account, and trade on that instead, right? That's just my personal, for me, this is the best actual option, right? For me personally, this is the best option. And I'm not promoting my Forex funds whatsoever. This is just my opinion, okay? Now, I think that the message came out quite clear. As you guys can see over here, we are up, around about 12% on this account, $624, which is around about plus minus 10,000 Rand. Now, look at it like this, right? All we had invested was 1,000 Rand, right? 900 and something Rand. Now we are up plus minus 10,000 Rand, right? Without putting the account in any risk. Let that sink in. Without putting the account in any risk. And I mean, this is what, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of trading, right? On the live account itself. Okay. 2 weeks of trading on the live account itself. Now, I always, have this in the back of my mind. When you start off this actual channel, well, this actual, the prop firm, you have to make an 8%. You have to make a 4%, well, a 5%, right? Before having this live account. You already prove yourself through these actual phases, right? And with you proving yourself that this is what you can do, this is what you can do on your live account. This is what you can do on your live account, okay? Without putting your account in any risk. That was the message I was trying to give you guys, and I did it live. I'm not just talking about it. Let me refresh it. I'm not just talking about it. I actually showed you guys this. I've shown it, right? I came with proof. This is the proof. This is the proof. There's no faking this, right? There's no faking this. So I hope that you guys, enjoyed this actual content. I hope that, for those who have a smaller account, will basically transition to this. But, big but, right? If you don't have an edge over the market and your psychology is not perfectly in line, please don't try this. Stay on a demo account, trade on a demo account for quite a while, right? Just get that skill, because the psychology on a demo account is, you don't even have psychology on a demo account. The psychology will only begin on a live account, right? It will only begin on a live account. So work on that skill set first. Now you're going to work on your psychology for the rest of your journey. That's it. Clear, simple. Now, last year, 2021, we made a content, right? We covered drive versus motivation and habits. So if you want to find yourself watching that, I will leave it by the end of this actual content, right? I think it's super dope. Drive versus motivation. Now, people have asked me, like, how do you stay as motivated? How do you, remain as consistent within the market? Simple. It's simple. Is that one thing that one thing called money management, right? That thing, money management. That's it. And then the other thing is, I don't focus on motivation. I focus on drive, right? I focus on drive, because, motivation come and go. When you're happy, you feel motivated, right? When you're sad, you don't feel motivated. You don't want to be doing too much, but the drive, you go through every emotion. You're just going to work through every emotion. Now, 2022 has been quite a year, right? If I didn't focus on drive, and if I only had to work based off motivation, I would have not even been here, right? I would have not been here. I would have not made this actual content for you guys, because so many things has happened throughout this year that was quite, a challenge. Now with drive, everything that is going to happen, you're going to look at it as an actual opportunity, right? An opportunity to learn, an opportunity to grow, right? And because if you don't have these things in place, you're just going to take it as boom, I got knocked down. I'm going to stay down for quite a while. Nope. You cannot stay down for quite a while, because you're missing time, right? You're missing out on time. That's literally the only asset the only valuable asset is time, right? So if you're going to lay down for quite a while, cry about this, cry about that, wonder about this, going off the road and doing this and that instead, you're wasting time, right? So I focused on drive and habits, right? Healthy habits. Now, these things basically led me to having a plan for myself, right? Setting myself some goals which I wanted to achieve throughout this year. And I can gladly say that I can tick off every goal for this actual year, right? Set yourself small goals, small achievable goals, right? If I can go to my journal, goals such as, learn about credit, right? I can tick that off. I've learned about credit, right? Get a funded account. I can tick that off, inspired at least 3 people, right? I can tick that off, with people messaging me about this, that, thank you, that's priceless. That is priceless. Have at least a 30K, well, a 60K standard trading account. I have that, right? Reach 10K viewers. I have that. Gain 150 subs on YouTube. I have that, right? Create your own merch. I have that. Backtest more. I did that, right? All of these actual goals ticked off. And that is the best feeling ever. I don't care what nobody has to say about what, because this is my journey, right? This is my journey. You need to realize that, in this actual year, I've realized that this is a one-man's game, right? This is a one-man's game. This is a you versus you game. Now, for this year, I've learned that the first thing you need to find yourself doing is study yourself, right? Study yourself. Look at yourself. See what you are doing on a regular. What's your habits and all of that, right? Try to see where you're at, basically, right? And then work from that. Work from that. Because, you know, if like I always say, if you are not patient inside your personal life, how are you going to be patient inside your trading, right? If you don't have goals in your actual personal life, because goals actually lead to you having to have some sort of discipline, patience to achieve all of those actual things that you want to be achieving, right? You're not just going to come with day one, I want to achieve everything. No, set yourself priorities, right? At this time, I'm going to do this for the day. I'm going to focus on this for an hour, 2 hours, and then I'm going to be focusing on this. Tomorrow, I'll be focused on that. You know, time slots, and you literally prioritize yourself based on that. Okay. And with you basically having a plan inside your real life, you know, set yourself a plan for your trading as well. And you will see that, you know, automatically, you know, this is something that I personally struggled with, you know, is basically following my plan, right? I struggled with following my plan, but as soon as I set myself some goals and achieve those actual goals, it just became so much easier inside my trading as well to follow my plan. And now all I'm doing is following my plan. Simple, but literally it works. It's simple, but it works. And not too many people want to do it, right? Many people will have an actual plan, but you know, when it comes down to putting in the actual work to achieve whatever goals you have, right, you will realize that it is actually like, here's a challenge, there's a challenge, this is a challenge, there's a challenge, right? And many people try to avoid those challenges instead of going in for that challenge. Fix it, look at it as an actual opportunity to grow and move from it, right? Many people struggle on doing that. And this is why many people will maybe start off with trading. They will see that it is actually hard. And now all of a sudden, they're just going to be like, okay, cool. Maybe I'm just going to be focusing on this instead of my trading now, because my trading is hard. And then they struggle with that thing over there. And then they leave that thing. And now they go to that one over there. Now they leave this one and then they go to that. No, no, please do not do that. Okay, please do not do that. So, you know, for the year 2023, a message for you guys, you know, that, well, something that you can basically find yourself doing is, you know, set yourself some plan, well, some goals. Even if it is 20 goals, out of those 20 goals, you know, pick 10 that is like super important, right? 10 that will literally help you take yourself to the next level, right? And prioritize yourself upon that. That's it. That's literally it. Prioritize yourself upon that, achieve those goals, and I can tell you that it is the best feeling ever. It is the best feeling ever. So yes, that is literally it for this year 2022. Set yourself goals, prioritize yourself upon that, and literally just move from that, because you will most definitely see growth. So study yourself, right? Study yourself, get some goals, see which ones is the best for you, and achieve those goals. And most importantly, set realistic goals. Most importantly, set realistic goals. Okay, if you're starting off with trading now, don't be like, I'm gonna buy myself a Ferrari by the end of the year. No. Don't be like, I'm gonna buy myself a house by the end of the year. No. Set yourself small, realistic goals. Achieve them bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. Because you know what? Right? You know what? Let me be honest with you guys. Right? There was a time where I was like, why is my content only getting few viewers? Right? While there is other content that is getting hundreds of thousands of viewers. Right? I was wondering about that. And it got to me a little bit, right? And, you know, I actually realized that slow growth, this is one thing I always said, slow growth or slow process is better than no process, right? Slow growth is better than no growth, right? Slow growth is better than no growth. And that is literally the energy I started to move off, right? I'm going to do what I need to do. I don't care how long it's going to take me, because when it's my time, it's going to be my time, right? Keep this in mind. People before people will overrate you, right? People will underestimate you. Keep that in mind. Before people will overrate you, they will underestimate you. So, start small. Focus on you, because this is a you versus you game, right? This is my journey. I wish that I could just give you my journey like that, and you will also, do whatever or know whatever I know, right? So this is a you versus you game. I can only share my experience, but my experience is not your experience, right? Focus on you, learn yourself, learn the skill, learn the set, an edge, and focus on that psychology. Focus on that psychology. And that's literally it from me, your boy D. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm out.